Hi, I'm Shane with etrailer.com. Today I'm going to walk you through how to install B&W's Class 5 trailer hitch receiver on your 1999 Chevrolet Silverado. Maybe you don't have a hitch on your vehicle and you're looking for one to put on. This would be a nice hitch to put on. It's going to be perfect fit. Keep in mind this is a heavy-duty hitch. It's going to have a lot higher weight capacities. Maybe you have a factory hitch that's maybe falling apart and you're looking for a replacement. Again, very nice hitch, but it is a heavy-duty hitch. It's going to allow you to tow a lot higher weight capacities. You can see that our cross tube is pretty much hidden behind our bumper fascia. The only thing we really see is our receiver tube. It's going to maintain a nice, clean look on the vehicle. 2-inch by 2-inch receiver tube opening, reinforced collar to give us a little extra stability there. Hitch pin hole is going to be 5/8 inch in diameter. It's going to take a standard 5/8 hitch pin. Hitch pin and clip does not come with this hitch, however, it can be found here at etrailer.com. One of the nice features about this hitch that I really like is going to be that it's going to have plate style safety chain loops. Now what sets this apart from others is the plate's going to be down here instead of at an angle. On the ones that are on the bottom, it kind of interferes with the hitch pin and clip, where with this being up at the angle, we're not going to have any of that interference. You can see we're going to have very large openings. It's going to accommodate different size safety chain hooks. This hitch is also going to have a steel construction, very nice black powder coat finish that's really going to help resist the rust of corrosion, stay looking nice for a really long time. Another nice feature I like about this hitch is it's going to have a pre-welded bracket on it for any of your wiring accessories you may want to add on later. Now I'm going to give you a few measurements to help you when deciding on any of your hitch mount accessories you may need, such as bike racks, ball mounts, or cargo carriers. From the center of our hitch pin hole to the outermost part of the bumper is going to be about 2 inches. That being said, your receiver tube is going to stick out past your bumper about a 1/2 inch. So it's going to give you that extra distance you're going to need for any of those folding accessories to make sure they're not going to make contact. From the ground to the top innermost part of the receiver tube, it's going to be about 15.5 inches. As far as our weight capacities go, we're going to have a 1,600 pound max tongue weight, which is a downward pressure on the inside of the receiver tube. So you want to make sure whatever you're loading on the hitch, you're not exceeding that downward pressure. We're going to have a 16,000 pound gross trailer weight. That's trailer plus the load included, and that's how much the hitch can pull. You can use weight distribution with this hitch. Those weights are going to stay the same. I always recommend checking the owner's manual of the vehicle. Make sure the vehicle can withstand that amount of weight. You're going to go with the lowest number between the vehicle and the hitch. Now that we've gone over some of the features, let me walk you through how to get it installed. Now to begin our installation, I went ahead and lowered the spare tire for video purposes to make it a little bit easier for you to see. On each side, this bolt is holding this bumper bracket on. You can see the top of it is open to the elements also. You want to make sure you clean those threads off when you remove it. You need to remove this one, and you're going to have one on the other side to remove. We'll use a 22mm socket. Now as far as our hardware, we're going to be using this hole, and then the factory hole with the factory hardware for our weld nuts. For this hole back here, we're going to take a hex bolt with the shoulder on it, larger spacer block. Let's go like that. Hex bolt, shoulder, smaller spacer block, and go in there. We're going to do that same thing on the other side of the vehicle. Now we need to get our hitch set up to be installed. These brackets are going to come separate. You can see they're going to have to be bolted onto the side. You want to make sure that the tabs here are facing the correct direction. They need to be up because they're going to go to the bottom of the frame rail. We're going to take a hex bolt. We're going to go from the inside, slide it through, lock washer, and then a nut. We're just going to hand tighten them for now. Once we get one side on, we're going to repeat that process on the other. Now with an extra set of hands, we'll get our hitch raised up into position. We'll go ahead and install our factory bolts to help hold our hitch up into place while we install our remaining hardware. Another spacer block, lock washer, and then a nut. We're going to do that again on the two bolts that we fed down through the frame rail on both sides. 3/4 inch socket wrench or 19mm, and we're going to tighten all of our hardware coming from our brackets to our hitch or our cross tube. We'll do that first. Then you'll come back with a 22 millimeter and with your 19 millimeter, and then tighten your remaining hardware on your frame rails. Then you're going to go back and you're going to torque everything to the specifications and the instructions. Once you have all of your hardware torqued to the specification and instructions, you're ready to go. Again, I'm Shane with etrailer.com. I hope this video has helped you, whether you're still deciding or installing the B&W Class 5 trailer hitch receiver on your 1999 Chevrolet Silverado.